If you're high achieving woman and your income is not matching your effort, I want to offer you a possibility you probably haven't considered. The leak might not be in your strategy, it might be in your compassion. Stay with me for a minute because this is what you think is not what you think it is. This is not what your everyday coach might tell you about it. My name is Ruth Duren. I'm a certified life coach, master coach trained at MBA, and I help immigrant businesswomen create the life, the income, and the success they want without working any harder or longer than they need to, without that unnecessary drain that's depleting their energy and their capability. So, most women I work with are extraordinary, good, giving, caring people. They show up for their clients, their family, their community, and anybody they care for. They solve problems before anybody asks. They smooth over tensions before it becomes a conflict. They absorb what other people's discomforts are so that everyone around them can be okay. And unfortunately, they are exhausted. They're not lazy, they're not unfocused, they're not unmotivated, they're not lacking strategy or ambition. They are exhausted. They are drained in a way that sleep doesn't fix, nor a vacation touches. I know this pattern intimately because I, unfortunately, for the longest time, lived it. As an immigrant businesswoman who has built everything by myself, I learned very early that caring was how you earned your place, that showing up was what good, valuable women did, that if you stopped giving, even for a moment, something will fall apart. You may have learned this too, unconsciously or deliberately from well-meaning adults. Here's what I call it: compassion leak. A compassion leak is where your giving is no longer driven by genuine desire, but from emotions like fear or guilt. Fear of what it means if you don't show up, guilt of what it means about you if you don't show up, fear of the guilt that comes if you let something go and it falls through the cracks, fear that if you stop holding everything together, you will lose your place in the room. And that fear turns healthy compassion into compulsive giving, compulsive over giving at your expense. And that compulsive giving has an unfortunate cost. In your relationships, it looks like showing up for people who don't reciprocate, managing dynamics that aren't yours to manage, absorbing emotional weight that was never yours to carry, enabling people to stay at their comfort level, but at your expense. In your business, it looks like undercharging because you don't want clients to feel burdened. You over deliver until you are depleted, working harder every time results don't come in, instead of asking whether the effort is going in the right and best direction possible. One pattern, two arenas, same exhausting drain. And here is what it's costing you: your capacity, and I mean that very literally. Capacity is not just time, it's mental, emotional, energetic bandwidth that you have available to think clearly, to create powerful decisions, to make decisions from a place of strength rather from depletion. Every ounce of energy you spend in a compassion leak, managing, absorbing, over giving, over delivering at your expense, is energy your business doesn't get. It's energy that your business doesn't get into income producing activities. And here's the part that really stings when I show my clients: the people who are receiving from that leak often don't even notice the sacrifice that you're making. They don't notice because you've made it look effortless, because been doing it for so long that it becomes invisible and looks natural to them, and unfortunately, sometimes to you as well. Meanwhile, your income has hit a ceiling. You've hit that glass ceiling and you don't understand why. Your creative energy runs out before your workday does. You wonder why you're working this hard and still not able to get what you want and become who you want to be in the world. And I want to say this clearly: this is not a discipline problem. This is not a mindset problem in the generic sense. It's a specific belief running underneath everything. And it is, if I stop giving, I stop being good. If I stop giving, I'm not going to be good enough. If I stop being good enough, I lose everything. Just take a deep breath, because that belief is the leak. And until it's named and examined, no strategy in the world will keep filling what keeps draining you. And what I want you to take from this video is that compassion with discernment is not less loving. It's actually more loving and more powerful. Discernment means knowing where your energy belongs. It means choosing to give from genuine desire, genuine love, genuine choice, rather than fear of what happens if you don't. It means asking yourself honestly and truthfully, is this mine to carry, or have I just been carrying it for so long that I forgot it wasn't even mine in the first place? When you bring discernment to your compassion, something magically shifts. You stop giving to manage guilt and fear and start giving to create impact. You stop absorbing what isn't yours and start directing your best energy towards what is. Your clients feel the difference. Your work reflects it. Your income shows the value that you are adding. I've been watching this happen with my clients, immigrant businesswomen who come to coaching, think that they have a strategy problem, and discover they have a capacity leak. When we clear it, the income follows suit. Not because they worked harder, but because they stopped leaking what they have already built. They stopped leaking where the energy is going and start creating the income and success they really, really want. So here's the question I want you to sit with today. Where in my life am I given from obligation rather from genuine desire and wanting? Just ask yourself that question. They both feel very different. Also ask yourself, where has your compassion become so automatic that you've stopped asking whether it actually serves anyone, including you? Because some of my clients will find out they've just been enabling and handicapping other people and themselves in their income. You don't have to answer these questions right now, but if they landed, if something in your body just recognizes itself in what I'm describing, I want to invite you to take my quiz. The quiz of what's really driving you overworking just takes 3 minutes, and it'll show you exactly where your effort and energy leaks are, whether they're in your patterns, whether they're in your beliefs, whether they're in your capacity, whether they're in your actions, so you can clearly start seeing it and then start cleaning and doing something different. My name is Ruth Duren. I'm a certified life coach, and I would like to support you so that you can create the income and the success you want without the unnecessary energy and capacity leaks that are draining your capability. If you love my support, I'd love to support you. I'll see you next week. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye.